And here goes. Gonna be located at the top left hand corner, and we're gonna have to skip through the container collection phase. And of course, I'm gonna have to develop my base, add 2 more supply, and then of course use the initial units that was produced mainly for scouting and collecting the containers. Going HQ3. Okay. Now I have the edge here in terms of the factory because I have the factory first, so yeah. Then I'll just have to save resources there so that of course I will have 2 supply centers. Just like that. And of course the idea here will go vertex for scouting and of course support my partner with 1 vertex. So of course this may give your enemy an idea to overcommit into anti-air, whereas you can go full land army composition. Here goes. I'm going to try and use the vertex for scouting. There goes those hawks from Stranger HD. I'm gonna have to try and intercept it with my vertex. Let's see how this goes. Very nice interception, and destroyed 1 hawk for free without dealing damage to my vertex. Nothing crazy here so far, it's just that I'm going HQ level 4 at this point, and of course going to have 2 vehicle factory for those Zeus production. And I was thinking that he was going to try and attack my partner AI located at the bottom left hand corner, and I was already expecting that. That's actually the main reason why he still has HQ level 3, because he was producing those jaguars and porcupines to attack my partner at the early stages of the game. I'm going to try and use my vertex right here to destroy as many porcupines as I can without losing them, as much as I can, of course. Okay, so I went to the right side to switch targets, and let's see. 2 vertex or 2 porcupines here. I split my vertex apart so that of course the porcupines will target different vertexes each time they turn to fire, and I was pretty much successful. However, my vertex ran out of fuel at this point, whereas I'm about to target the jaguars to destroy them. And so my vertex will now go back. Excuse me. Oh my god, that's actually a good one right there with those hawks. Now, there was literally a rifleman scout right there in that bush. So, yeah, those hawks managed to see, or Stranger HD managed to see the Zeus that are going to arrive at his base. Knowing my partner's destruction, I'm going to have to place defensive buildings near that area to, of course, prepare myself for a pending attack coming from the enemy partner, or the enemy AI. Okay. Now, since the enemy or Stranger HD has hawks, I will have 2 special vehicle factory, mainly for Typhoon Shield. So we're gonna have to speed things up. Okay, because my partner will, of course, get shredded in this battle. Okay, again, I'm gonna have to prepare myself against those army from the enemy AI. And I also have Typhoons to, of course, safeguard my units that are above the cliff against any pending attacks from those hawks. So I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Micro and that Zeus keeping it alive, because of course the HP can be recovered over time. Checking on the enemy or Stranger HD's base. Not really bad. He has level 4 HQ, but I do have the advantage in terms of tech. Now, he has split his army into half. 8 hawks at max, and then the rest will be Jaguar, Chameleon, Porcupine. Now, I'll have anti-air, of course, in response to that. Of course, on my base. Fast forward a bit. Now, I'm just using the Cyclone here to scout enemy, hidden infantries inside the forest. You're gonna have to try and use this vertex to intercept that hawk. Not really successful. I reacted a bit late. Okay, again, incoming attack from this AI. Now I have a Cyclone Scout right above that cliff right there to see if there will be any pending attack coming on the top right hand corner of my side. And of course those snipers will become part of the land. Excuse me. Fast forward. So that Cyclone really paid off and saw those chameleons, jaguars, and porcupine. Whereas I was just preparing that, defensive line there on my right side in case of any pending attack, because I was already expecting this. Now blocked off the entrances with the wall, and he will have to fall back since, well, he is literally blocked. Now I'm gonna have to fall back into position to where I was above that cliff, safeguarding that position, because it allows me to go either left or the top right of my base quite easily. Scout again, see what he has. Okay, those hawks managed to land a very good hit at my vertex as it turned around. I also had some cyclones here to somehow, guard my base and against any jaguar, chameleon, porcupine attack from the sides in case my main army is out of position. Scouting my base now. I already have full command points, and as you guys can see, I no longer have a partner, hence I will have to defend against 2 players, or 1 player and an AI, or a bot. So, there goes. Bam. And then reinforcement again, gathering above that cliff on the right hand. And this is where my vertex will shine. I'm gonna have to use it to, of course, destroy those mammoths and snipers that do outrange the bunker and rocket towers that I have. Enemy destroyed. Very nice, Q. Now I have a bit of an army right there, and I'm pretty much saving for an HQ level 5 to unlock more command points. Okay, so my base is pretty much secure against any pending attacks from either the left or the right. Okay, going HQ level 5 as we speak. And of course I'm going to have to save and scout again. There goes that vertex scout to see what the enemy has. Okay, so he's going for a nuclear. He's going to bust open my building using that nuclear right there. Oh my god. Okay, and he is also mining using that armadillo. Now I'm going to try and move out. Let's see what will happen here. Of course, I don't really have too much time here, as of course the nuclear is already being built. It's nearing its completion, and also, it just takes a minute for the nuclear to finish. Now, given that thought in mind, he will have less command points for units due to the fact that he needs 40 command points for the nuclear. Hence, he will be forced to engage here with my full land army composition. And I'm gonna have to try my best and deal damage as much as I can. Look at that engagement, my man. Look at those traces of force firing. So he still managed to get away due to the mobility. He's using the mobility. Very, very good. Now I'm going to have to try and push further and pressure him into submission. Okay, so he's going at the back. Very, very nice maneuver here as Stranger HD. But I'm going to have to force fire my way around it. Again, I'm going to be under attack from the side or bottom side of my base, and I'm going to have to switch boost to common defense boost. Oh, come on. Destroy that chameleon? Nah. Not gonna take it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back here, since of course he can't do anything there. I destroyed several of its porcupines, so I have cyclones, so my base is pretty much secured. Now this annoying AI, I also have typhoons around here and attacking me at the back, so I'm basically dealing with two players here perhaps, or what you call it maybe. Okay, so he's going again at the back, and I'm gonna have to try my best and of course intercept that. And I'll also have sent my cyclones at the bottom of the map, as you guys can see right there. And again, there goes those cyclones. And I'm gonna have to obliterate as many as I can around here. Okay, and here goes the vertex. Now, just the job of the cyclone is to somehow preoccupy the anti-air's attention, or Hawk's attention. Meanwhile, my Vertex will do the job and lay waste to that nuclear launcher, which is what will happen. Okay, so I managed to thwart that idea of his of a nuclear strike on to my base, meaning my base will live to see another day. And so this army of mine, I will have to do my best to somehow intercept everything that I can right here. And as you guys can see, I'm struggling versus 2 players around here, and those socks are literally trying to be annoying. And I have a few typhoons left because the AI and his army, or the enemy's army, are ganging up on my typhoons intentionally, and those hawks are like circling around, trying their best to somehow destroy as many units as they can. But of course, by default, the hawks will target the cyclone, hence they did. Okay, and so hawks are now been obliterated. I'm gonna have to ignore those chameleon because yeah. So I'm just gonna have to ignore them. Now I'm aware of the minefields here, as I saw the porcupine, so I'm not gonna really buy it, and I'm gonna have to try my best with the Vertex around there. Destroy the chameleon, nicely done. So I'm gonna have them retreat now. Now notice, guys, I'm saving resources for a space system. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build power plants very soon. Notice the indicators to the top, the resources, power, and the command points. Again, I'm well aware of his movement due to my map awareness. There goes. Destroying that, very nice. And again, reinforcement, very, very annoying AI. But of course, I'm just gonna have to tank it up. Tank it. Reinforcement, he's definitely getting the advantage here. I'm just making do with what I have. Another engagement, destroying those Jaguars and destroying the enemy AI, and he still has those chameleon from the left. Okay, I had my reinforcement around here. I'm gonna have to use the Vertex in order to help out destroy those mammoths that are trying to be annoying. Bam. Excuse me. Meanwhile, non-stop unit production here on my end, trying to reinforce here. Okay, again, scout on his base. Saw gun towers. Okay. And I'll lose 1 hawk for that. And I destroyed the supply center. Or 1 Vertex, rather, in a supply center. So, that's very, very nice. Reinforcement. Okay, fast forward again. Let's see how this goes. Okay, again, those hawks, like, trying to be annoying. Okay. So I'm going to have to force fire. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to build those power plants to house the nuclear or the space system. To, of course, maintain the power. Fortresses are going to be produced. And I still have those cyclones there. Okay. Alright. Now, I have full command points at this point. Okay, one moment. Okay. And still engaging non-stop. My gosh. Okay, now he's using the opportunity while I'm preoccupied with his partner or AI partner that, he's going to climb above the cliff while I'm preoccupied. Although I'm already expecting that. However, my typhoons are very exposed to that. I'm gonna have to try my best and relocate them or reposition them. And one of my fortresses has been annihilated. Okay, and there goes. I'm gonna have to try and destroy as many units as I can around here. There goes. Destroyed it. Very, very good. Okay. Nothing really crazy there so far. And yeah, there goes the fortress. Detecting those minefields. Laid waste to a sniper, and of course my Vertex will take care of those mammoths. There goes. Okay, ooh, lots of minefields around there. Okay, now I'm not going to force fire. I'm gonna have to do my achievement here with demining. Okay, there's like an achievement for that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try and go over this right slope right here because I tried to force fire around there, destroying some mines, but that was evidently a bad idea. So I'm gonna have to retreat. Instead, I'm just going to hang around there in this position And then I have like a ton of resources around here. I'm going to use one vertex to scout and then build that space system, as well as 2 more anti-air to safeguard it against the hawks, since he has hawks. Oh, so he has chameleons around there. That's at that entrance right there. Just waiting. He has 6 hawks at the moment and building more supply centers. Wow. Okay, so I'm expecting another attack from his partner, and I'm going to force fire for the time being to gain more activity and attack those minefields. Okay, here goes his partner, the annoying partner. Although I only have 3 typhoons here, or actually 4 rather. Okay, again, as you guys can see, I'm using a resource boost, now switching to a vehicle attack boost. Again, I'm keeping tabs on my south. Okay, there goes. He is going above the cliff yet again, timing it perfectly when his partner AI is attacking him. Oh, and now as you guys can see, those torrents are now, oh man, looking at the position where he will climb. And here goes, he has minefields around there, and as you guys can see, the minefields are blowing up in his units, and oh man, just look at his units vaporized. And his minefields are the culprit, why his units just suddenly got erased. Okay, so he lost a ton of units right there, and I lost a bit. Only a bit. Now, of course, I'm gonna have to try and force fire my way around it. Okay. Now, I'm going to cancel those units in production. And, of course, queue up a space system. However, I don't have enough command points for it. So, I am mandated to lose my units to, of course, launch the space system. Fast forward again. I'm gonna have to try and be annoying here and play more aggressively in order for me to lose units. And of course, losing units, I might as well make the most out of them, you know, before losing them. Okay. Oh man, okay, that's very nice. Those hawks enter the fray. So, meaning if those hawks were to be destroyed, there will be less chances of him getting or destroying my space system. I'm gonna have to use my vertex to intercept. Just 3 more command points I needed to unlock the space system, or to be able to produce one. Okay, I lost one right there. And there goes. So space system is now in production. There goes. Oh ho ho. Again, enemy AI attacking. Oh man. Okay, this was not part of the plan though. Basically, I was deep within my enemy's base that the AI did not literally did not see me. Okay, he's going to again take this opportunity to climb the ladder right there. But of course, I'm going to deny that. One chameleon has been destroyed, the other chameleon has been activated. And of course, his chameleons will move away, revealing or exposing those jaguars, which again will explode on the minefield. But of course, my units are badly bruised up as I am not using a gold recovery boost. Okay, but of course, I'm just going to make the most out of them. Again, it's going above that cliff right there, and I still have 4 Zeus right here. And oh, those hawks enter the fray yet again. He has 4 hawks. Let's see. Oh, I managed to reduce 1 hawk. Okay, now those hawks managed to destroy the shield, and my vertex again picked up another hawk, and my vertex has been destroyed. At least one of my vertex has been destroyed. But none of that matters now. I have a ton of units queued up right here with an ample amount of defenses. And now I still have a little bit of the cyclone count right there, but he doesn't really have a lot of porcupines with that army of his. Okay, I'm going to use this opportunity to launch the space strike since he hasn't scouted my base yet. Bam! Very, very good. And so I'm gonna have to try my luck and see what he is doing. Oh, it's going for a full avia and are now going to attack me. let's see how this goes. And for some reason, that vertex, I don't know what it was doing. So I'm gonna have to have it go over the bottom. Now, of course, given the scenario where I lost all of my units earlier, it is not a good idea for me to engage this chameleon, jaguar, and porcupine. And so I'm going to have to retreat and have my units go on inside my base and not take that high ground. Since I have cyclones, I will gain high ground view because they are helicopters. And again, switching to command defense boost. And as you guys may have noticed, he doesn't have a porcupine here because for a long time he was only dealing with Zeus and Shield Torrents. So he was not prepared for those cyclones. Even though there's only a small number of those cyclones, they paid off because he was not expecting them. Now I managed to destroy some jaguars and 2 chameleons right off the bat, meaning those cyclones really paid off for themselves. Now porcupines are here. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and destroy those porcupines as there are only 2 of them for the time being. Might as well take out a chameleon while I'm at it. Just going to try and destroy that porcupine. Very nice. Okay, and destroy again that chameleon. And I guess that's gonna be it. I mean, I guess that's it. He already left? No. Oh wow. Okay. So he literally did not leave yet at this point, and so I'm just going to try and do my best to somehow end this battle once and for all, and I still wanted to do my contract. Again, another space system is cooking up. Okay, using the cyclones to destroy the mammoth. I lost 1 bunker and took care of all those units except for the mammoth and the sniper. Again, reinforcement. Wow, this AI is somehow relentless, to be honest. Okay, destroying those mammoths with a vertex with the help of my cyclone. Here goes again. We're gonna have to smash the base with the space system, and this time along with the airfield, avian factory, special vehicle factory, and those gun towers. Oh man. Okay, so he can no longer get back from this. He lost a ton, and he could not really do anything at this point on my base. He lost chameleons. He lost avia. So he doesn't have any means of destroying my base. And now, of course, my vertex will take advantage of this scenario and destroy yet again another factory. Losing a vertex does not really mean a thing for me because I can simply reproduce it. And here goes last ditch effort into destroying my base. Oh my gosh, and I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. Okay, I think he was, you know, like thinking twice into giving up, but I think it's gonna be the latter. There goes. And again, I have a Zeus and a shield right here. Switch tactic yet again. A Zeus shield typhoon. Oh man, you cannot do anything against this at this point, given this scenario that he is in. Alright, well, at this point, I'm just going to have fun, do contract, and do some achievements by destroying the HQ and spacing the enemy base. So here is what it would look like if I were to space strike the AI base. Bam! Very satisfying. Okay, and I need 5 more Thors. I'm going to use the Thor to bomb the HQ. Of course, additional achievement. Very nice indeed. Alright, well, again guys, if you liked the video, go on ahead, smash the like button, and of course turn on the notification to all notifications so that you will not miss an upload or stream from my channel. Oh man, this was somehow epic. Quite a bit of a 1v2 scenario. Okay, producing those Thors, completing the contract, and yet again, space striking the enemy AI. Having fun indeed. Alright, so, by the way guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and good luck with your battles. Bye now.
Job done. Coming home.
Objective complete. Victory.